Hi, this is Kevin Tharp, and today what I'm going to be talking to you about is the semester's project. Specifically, we're going to be talking about phase one visioning. So that's when we start this process of creating a plan for what we're going to do. So we're going to go from an idea to a plan for setting up a process to go through and create that idea, turn it into a company. Ultimately, what you're going to do is you're going to create a website that houses a lot of the content that you're going to be creating in this and other phases, but we'll get into the creation of that website later. What we want to do right now is establish the framework for what kind of country or what kind of company you're working on and what country it's going to live in. So you're going to be simulating the creation of this process. And from the process document, there's videos about that. This is the step that we're in. We're in phase one visioning. And what you're going to do is pick a country. You're going to create a company and a company name. You're going to determine the product and the service. You're going to determine the company attributes. You're going to research the country the company is located in, and you're going to select one of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. So there's more information about this down lower. And so again, what you're doing in this phase is you're just articulating the vision. And the way that we do that is by going through these 6 tasks. The first task, pick a country. The second task, pick a country. The second task, create the company and the company name. Third task is you're going to determine the product or service that you are going to be creating. And then you're going to look at the detail of the company itself. So the name, what type of organization it is, where it's going to be, the size, number of employees, annual sales, target market, and a vision or mission statement. Now, again, at this point, you're just doing the preliminary work on these. You will flesh all of this out as it goes onto the website, but you need to provide enough information about this to satisfy so that you know where to work from. So you're developing that idea of what you're going to create with the understanding that it is possible that you're going to have to flex as we go through that, and that's okay. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to have to research the country where your company is going to be located in. It cannot be in the United States, and whatever service that you do has to be legal in the United States. So you're going to research the country where you're going to be setting it up. And again, it cannot be in the United States. So you're going to look at, you're going to need to find sources of data that help you to do this. You're going to need to, in the visioning document that you're turning in, you're going to need to turn in the links to those documents. And you need to be finding locations that can talk about the current culture, social factors, economic factors, and environmental factors that are going to come into play with your company. And you'll learn more about that as you're doing the research. And then another important part about this is you're going to select one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And so what you need to do is you need to go through all of this information to get an understanding of the Sustainable Development Goals. You need to watch this video as part of that process. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it all together and you're going to turn that in a document into this Dropbox at the end of module 3. So this is sort of the rubric that we've got in place, but it really comes down to you just need to do these things and you need to put enough information into this document that we can see that you have gone through this process of figuring out what the vision is for your document. And that's where we're going to go. Now, starting in the next phase, you're going to look at you're going to create the website, you're going to start working out different aspects of it, but we'll worry about that later on when we come to it. That's all I've got for now. This is Kevin Tharp, and I hope you enjoy this visioning process.